Hi-ho, Tudor-minded people. It's Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Time Machine. Dear Tudor Files, the word I share with you this week is Wittol. Huzzah! I am free. My lord husband's yearly visit to court is at an end. I waved high my handkerchief as the carriage carried him away back to Nottinghamshire. Ta-ta, Thomas, until next year. My dears, what a topsy-turvy time. The man cannot dance, sing, or play. He is too puritanical for gaming, and too stout to hunt. I knew not what to do with him. I thought a comedy would suit to pass a few heavy hours. We attended the playhouse. The Merry Wives of Windsor was the piece. A meaningless confection, but Thomas took it as a prophetic message. His dull, doggish mind clung to one thought. He was beset by these words spoken by Master Ford as he fears for the honesty of his wife. I shall not only receive this villainous wrong, but stand under the adoption of abominable terms, and by him that does me this wrong. Terms, names. Amamnon sounds well, Lucifer well, Barbasan well. Yet they are devil's editions, the names of fiends, but cuckold, Wittol. Wittol, Wittol, Wittol. The idea that he himself was a wronged husband took hold and transformed my mild Thomas into a tubby Othello. He did deny me my freedom, money, my horses, nay, even food and drink for a day and a night, and beshrew the man, he called for a midwife to examine me and declare me not with child. Anon, the simpering silly thought to test my honesty by sending a seducer to my chamber. He meant to hide behind the hangings and accost me in the act with a drawn sword, but the poor man puffs and pants so terribly that I detected him immediately. Oh, how I did rail and rant at my seducer, how I did slap his face and call on God to strike me dead rather than I forsake my husband. I was as good as a play. I tore from the chamber in tears, tearing my hair, giving my husband opportunity to quit his hiding place and avow my chastity. My lord left London as mild as a lamb, assured that of all husbands in Christendom, he at least was no Wittol.
Wittol. How now, Tudor Files? What think you? If you're new here, I'm Gage.
I'm Jessica.
And we're here with Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Word of the Week.
Don't miss a word and listen to Tudor Time Machine's Times Riddles Story Project podcast, a tale of secrets at the court of Elizabeth I. Listen on Spotify or your favorite streaming service while you are gadding about, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a like.
Tudor Files are an amazing bunch. Every one of you has the brain power of Portia and the courage of Cleopatra. Philadelphia, can you give us the spelling of Wittol, our word of the week?
It is spelled Wittol.
Cuckold might be a more familiar term to Tudor Files than Wittol.
Yes, and cuckold and wittol both mean a husband who is being cheated on, but wittol is slightly different. It means a man who knows he's being cheated on and is okay with it. And alas, there are few wittols to be found. How delightful it would be to marry a man who would look on benignly at one's dalliances.
Philadelphia, what is the female version of wittol?
Pardon?
What is the word for a wife who is okay with her husband cheating on her?
My dear, there is no mo. A wife must put up with her husband gallanting about, whether it please her or break her heart on the rack. She may open her eyes to see, but she must shut her mouth to reproach whatever be her own agonies.
And there's no word for a female cuckold?
A female cuckold is called a wife. Up until the 18th century in England, a husband was legally allowed to kill his wife if he found her in the act with another man. But as Philadelphia says, there was no recourse for a wife who found her husband in a similar situation.
Could she at least get a divorce if he was unfaithful?
Oh, absolutely not. She had no power. Ah, 'tis true, one is in subjection to one's lord and master husband. Adieu, pod ladies. Thank the gods my Thomas is on his way back to Nottinghamshire. I will take my pleasure at court while I may. Give heed, Tudor Files. Bring some 16th century sauce to your vocabulary with Wittol. Listen in next time. Don't miss a word. Subscribe on YouTube and give me a like.